My head coach Dane Damron entering his fourth season, head coach here at UVa-Wise. Coach, I know you don't like to dwell a whole lot in the past, but looking forward to the future. But last year that win at Shepherd, how big was that win last year on a cold day in Shepherdstown to finish out the Mountain East Conference season and schedule for us and heading into this year? It was a big conference.
Yeah, I mean that was, Steve, the thing that was talking about last year, the thing that made me most happy about that win was what we went through the week before.
Yes.
Because I remember walking out of here after that Notre Dame game, and I was probably as low as I've ever been because last year was a tough year.
Yeah.
With what our kids battled, with the injury bug, and to come back from that game and go up there and to beat, that's like going into Alabama and beating Alabama,
Yeah.
in that league at that time. And, that was a great win for us, and excited about what that propelled us to, into the off season and coming into this year. And, but the thing last year, that made me so happy was, it was like I said, it was a very tough year, very tough year. But our kids hung together, and there was no finger pointing, there was no backbiting, and to persevere what we went through. Hopefully 5 years, 10 years from now, those guys are going to reflect back onto that, because it was such a good thing. But it's got us in a good spot going into this new league, and we're very excited about that.
So your last two games, this team was pretty much the most healthy it's been all year.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. And we had, other than the quarterback position, which Tanner has stepped up and done a good job, we were healthy, and I think that showed the team that we had that we could have put on the field. And the kids that played did an unbelievable job, and that's not an excuse. We still got to go and win football games, and we did it. We played good enough defense to win every single game, and offensively, I didn't do a very good job on that side of the ball, and it's, and that's where we got to get better, I think.
So the season ended, you had the big win, the nice ride back from Shepherdstown here, had a lot of fun, but then get back, unpack and unload, and recruiting trip on the horizon, and you're bringing almost 30 new kids here. So tell us about some of the new faces on this program.
We're excited about our freshmen. One position that we really had to fill a need at was wide receiver. We lost a lot of kids there, and so I'm excited about some of those kids and the talent they have, the length and the speed they have. They are freshmen, and so there's going to be some growing pains with that, but the J.J. McNeils and Kadarius Singletons, Shaheem Ravel, Jaleel Jefferson, those kids have a whole lot of talent. Miles Ward, they have a whole lot of talent. I'm sure I forgot somebody there, but all those kids are going to have a chance to step up and contribute, and go out and win them a job.
And speaking of new players, we also have several new coaches on the staff. If you can get them all remembered here, and let's yell them, give those guys a shout out as to new members of the coaching staff.
Yeah, Zach Lewis will be our offensive coordinator and coach the quarterbacks. Really excited about what he's going to bring to the offensive side of the ball. Zach's somebody that I didn't really know. We were acquaintances. We never worked together, but he had worked with some people that I was good friends with and trusted their opinion. And there was no doubt he's the guy that I wanted to be our offensive coordinator. And I knew we had to get better on that side of the football, and so I'm very excited about what he's going to bring. Quentin Hunter is going to be our wide receiver coach, and Quentin was the offensive coordinator at Emory last year, so he's
the other Southwest Virginia school, right?
Yeah, he is set in that seat that Coach Lewis has sat in before, so he's going to be a good sounding board and another great set of eyes, and do a great job with our wide receivers. Killian Markworth will coach our tight ends. He was here in the spring. Excited about him. Got a assistant offensive line coach that just got here yesterday, Chris Giovanni, and the Giovanni, I think that's how you say his name. But don't know much about him yet, but he seems to he understands what he's in for, and he's going to do a lot of grunt work for us on that side of the ball. And so we're there. Of course, Chris Cunningham was here last year, but he'll be our defensive coordinator, and excited about Chris and the passion and the energy he'll bring to that side of the ball. Quindell Dean will be a secondary coach. Quindell has been at Fairmont the last couple of years, and so he's very familiar with what we do and how we play, and so excited about him and what he can bring to us, recruiting some in the Pittsburgh area and in the Northern Virginia area. Brandon Merchant was with us last year, but he's moved over to the defensive side of the ball. And then Josh Compton is going to help me with the special teams and help with the defensive ends. And so I think I got them all.
Okay. So, speaking of defensive coordinator, Coach Cunningham on the staff last year. Of course, he's got a big nucleus of kids back. So he's off to a good start and having a lot of kids back in last year's team.
Yeah, Steve. The standard has been set for us defensively. You know, when I got this job and I had a chance to sit down, with Coach Boyd, I said, you're the guy there. Here's what I want us to be. Now you take that and build our defense with how we're going to be. I don't care if you're this front, but here's what our attitude and everything I want us to have on that side of the football. And he did an unbelievable job, and the stats and the way that our kids played and the buy-in that they had, it's undeniable. So Chris has got to try to take that and just take it one step further, maybe two steps further if you can. But, our kids know what's expected on that side of the ball, so we're just going to continue to build on that and get better.
And of course, Coach Lewis takes over the offense. I guess a lot of new names and faces in there, so he'll be like a work in progress, I guess.
Yeah, every day's a work in progress. But Zach will do a good job. I think you'll definitely see a big improvement in us at quarterback and the way that he's coaching our quarterbacks, and then getting better. And as inconsistent as we were on offense last year, if we just hold on to the dang football, we win 2 or 3 more football games. And I've told everybody today I've talked to, I think coaches always tell the kids, you got to do this to get better. You got to do this to get better. But don't ever look back on themselves. And I've spent a whole lot of time this off season, reflecting and looking at what I can do better and how I can try to lead the program better. And so I think that with Coach Lewis being in that position, I think it's going to be a great move and a great addition for the Highland Cavalier football team.
We head into a new league, the South Atlantic Conference. I know I'm not going to ask you about the league. I
haven't heard that. We're in a new league.
Is that
okay.
Right? We get to go the biggest thing is we get to go visit some new places.
Yeah, I think anytime news always exciting. News always exciting. There's no doubt about that, and we're excited. I would always rather go south than go north.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
But the SAC, Steve, it's a great league. It's been a great league for a long time. The teams that we're going in there, I know them by name. I don't know them by scheme. I don't know them by anything other than that, because I've not really taken the time to try to dive into that, because right now that's not important. What's important right now is to get us ready for camp. When we play that 3rd game of the season, which will be our first conference game against Morris Hill, we'll do our best to have a very good beat on them, and I'm not worried about who we play after them. And, we're excited to go new places and to take shorter road trips.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be good for a lot of people. It's going to be good for the teams in our league too, to add a game where they don't have to travel so far too. So I think we fit in their footprint, and I think it's going to be a good thing. But we were picked last, so that is what it is right there. But I told our kids last night that's okay. I wasn't my wife's first choice either. But I was definitely the best choice for us. So we'll take it from there and see what we can do.
On that note, Coach, good luck on the season. Join us for the UVa-Wise Coaches Show every Tuesday night this year from the pub at the Wise Inn. We'll be there at 7 o'clock there on WAXM FM 93.5 out of Big Stone Gap, Virginia.